Okay, hello, welcome to the beginning part of the video where we excitedly check to see if everything's working. And let's find that out. Roll up our sleeves for business. Let's see, what are we doing today? We're cooking, going on a quest, and upgrading our weapon deck, I think. Okay, looks like we're all working. Fantastic. Hi, I'm Chris, and this is my game Realm of the Empress. It's a single-player fantasy adventure board game where you explore a large open area, in this case Port Ovis. Do quests, learn and upgrade a variety of skills, and buy different weapons and armour and upgrade those to progress your character. In this video series I'm going to be doing... there's also a main quest that takes place in your dreams and should hopefully act as a hook to keep you wanting to play more and find out what happens. In this video series I'm going to be doing a full playthrough of the whole game. Each video should be about an hour long, and the last playthrough I did was about 60 hours, so it should be quite a long series. I'm streaming Monday to Thursday at 7 PM UK time every week, and probably into February sometime, so another 6 weeks or so, 7 weeks. So feel free to leave a comment on any of the videos, or if you catch a live stream, write something in the chat, as any and all feedback is more than welcome, and kind of the reason why I'm doing this, as well as just play through in the game and seeing what needs adjusted. We made quite a lot of adjustments so far, so if you want to watch, if you want to know how the basics of the game work, then check out the tutorial videos that are also on the channel. And if you want to know how to begin the game, check out just the first video in the series, and then go from there. So we've got a few quests here. We're hoping to get one of these done. We have to wait till night. We're at the beginning of in the middle of another day. We've done 4 steps on our character marker, our D12, and we're down at our friend Orod's house. So let's just show you what that looks like quickly. I'll show the map card every stream, just in case you never know whose stream will be the first one. So here is what they look like. They're over 300 mini map cards. The number of the card is in the top left, and then we've got numbers for north, east, south and west, depending on which way you want to go, so you know which card to get. This has a little house in it, so you would take a card from the interiors or buildings deck to find out who's in there. But seeing as we've played for quite a while now, we know where everyone is, so we don't need to do that so much anymore. And then we've also got a couple of foraging nodes here, which we could do. Foraging is used for, you can get an encounter with some bees, and you can get some honeycomb, and you can get mainly worms and crickets for fishing. Crickets in particular are good for that. And then you can get things like berries and mushrooms for making pies, and a couple of other random little things that would go help to make poisons, like gnarled roots, and what else we got, black thorns, things like that. So anyway, we're not going to do a bit of that right now. We are going to cook. So we left off the last stream doing a bit of cooking. We've got our player board here, which is like a dual cardboard type situation. We've got our equipment here. We're doing a leather build. We've got a pouch, which is where you put your food, so you get your health back when in combat. You can only access the pouch in combat. We've got a very full, completely full, almost, satchel. We're mainly using 1/2-inch square chits, but they can be different shapes. As you can see here, the lantern is sort of a longer one. Fishing net is kind of twice the length. And then we've got quest items, a dream deck. We did a nightmare last stream, so if you want to see how that works, feel free to watch that. We've unlocked Spirit Weapon 1. It's a whole different kind of game. It happens in your dreams, as I said at the intro. We are paying for the inn at the moment. We've paid for 7 days. We're on our 3rd day. That gives us more space, and we can stack some items there up to 5 times. We've got weather, which is okay, and we've got Merwin's map here, which is from the very beginning quest, which shows you the layout of the area, which is all quests are optional, and some quests will sort of stop you halfway through them, sort of like a skill check. You'll need to intimidate a character, for example, or do a combat situation, which is what we're going to do hopefully today with one of them. We've got to fight a bear. We also want to get bear armor. We've been on boar leather armor for a while. We've upgraded it a little bit, but we want to get bear and then upgrade that. We did a bit of hunting last stream as well, so if you want to see how that works, check out that stream too. Managed to get bear hide 2, I think. Did we get 2 bear hides from that? Yes. So we can upgrade our bear hat, or we could buy another item. We're going to have a fair bit of gold from selling the food we've cooked, the meat we've cooked. But we really want to upgrade our weapon deck up to close to 24 is the max, and we need like another, I think, 6 or 7 cards. So we'll see how we get on. So first of all, we are going to cook some more meat. We got a lot of meat from hunting the bear. They gave us 3 raw meat each, and we had 2. So we got 6, plus we had 1 raw meat from a rabbit going through the woods, so we got 7 raw meat. So I've decided to come back and cook it instead of continuing on, which might, well, I don't think that's a mistake. I think we'll be alright. I think it's fine. So, and then we'll sell as much as we can. There is a limit to how much gold or money you can have in the game. At the moment it's about 99 or 100, can't remember. Depends how many coins I had there, but it's basically 100 is our max for this game, Port Ovis, and then in future games we can maybe up that limit, you know, if you pay for a bigger satchel, or if you actually physically get a bigger one. This is the size one we get in this game. We could have a bigger one that will fit even more gold in it, and this one physically can't have more than 100. That's kind of why that is there. Haven't been using those coins lately because the novelty has kind of worn off a little bit, especially when you're just getting money and then spending it straight away. So we're just using our tracker for that at the moment. Right, so we're just going to put that to the side. We roll a 20-sided die for cooking this food, and we can cook it to varying degrees of success. And let's just check what that is. So we could have ruined, which means it's completely useless, and we've got burnt, charred, fine, good, great, and excellent meat. We've got a 1 in 20 chance of cooking excellent meat, but it sells for 25 gold on its own. And meat also restores health. Excellent restores up to 32 health. As soon as our max HP at the moment is around 50, that's very good. And meat is also excellent because you can. It's the only times you can combine food together. You can combine 1 meat with 1 food, because you can only use 1 restorative item in per turn during combat. So you want something that's going to restore a lot of health in one go. I think I've got an optional rule that you can combine more together, but at the moment I think it's better just to have 1, because it encourages you to cook the meat and then combine it with other food items. I think that's good. Right, we want 10 or less. 14 or less is okay really, but we want maybe 10 or less. The lower the number the better. We've got 7 chances. We have got a 9, which is fine. Fantastic. So we'll get a fine meat. We've used that raw meat up. Where's our raw meat? Let's put that back actually. Raw meat goes away. Fine meat stays. Right, next one. Low numbers, low numbers, low numbers. 6. Good, just in the good. That's good. No, where's good? There's good. So good. Sells for 12 gold, restores 8 health points. Fantastic. Do another one. 17 burnt. Okay, so we can still use burnt meat. It still sells for 2 gold, which is still better than a raw meat, which only sells for 1. And at least we didn't ruin it, which means it just goes straight away. Let's try another one. Let's get a low number this time. 1! Yes! Oh, that's so good. A 1 in 20 chance is so good when you get that. Excellent meat. I mean, just one of those makes such a big difference. 25 gold or 32 health is you're more encouraged to keep that for the health, really, in a way. But it depends. It depends how well we do. We really want the gold at the moment. We want to upgrade our weapon deck, and you have to pay 15 gold per card, and we need quite a few cards. 20! Wow, 1 from 20. That's completely ruined that one, so we don't get anything. Let's get a 1. Let's swing it back the other way. 15. Burnt. Just on the burnt again. That's okay. We got the excellent, so I'm pretty happy about that. Burnt, 2 burns. Right, last go. Right, come on, let's get a 1. 19! Ruined! Right, we're going to keep these out because we're going to sell this stuff pretty quickly. So we're just going to pop it over there for now. Right, let's put those back in here. So we did pretty well. We've got 2 burns, which isn't great, unfortunately. That means we've got quite a few burnt meat there. Oh well. I guess because we did ruin a couple, it does open up a couple of spots. 2 spots. There we go. So we've got 2 spots left in our inventory because we've ruined a couple, unfortunately. Right, we're going to sell our meat. Where did we sell the meat? Pretty sure we were saying it was the pub before. Was it the farm? I guess it doesn't really matter. I can't remember what I did last time, that's all. Oh, we need that out. How much it goes for. Right, going back through the woods. It's going to take twice the amount of time going through the woods. I don't know if we can do this all in one go. We'll see what we can do. Time is double in the woods, and then we can encounter. We roll an 8-sided die for any encounters. We can, because our sneak level is 3, we can just sneak straight past boar. Bears, we have to roll a 2 or higher. Yes, a 2 or higher. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So here are our map cards, over 300, grouped into 50s. So we'll take a whole group of 50 out. We want 2, 6, 8. 2, 6, 8. We're not going to do any foraging right now. 2, 6, 8. So we're looking in the top left corner, nice and easy, and then just whack it down. So it's going to be, I've got to roll 8-sided die for every move, and we've got 4, 5, 6 steps into the woods. 1 to 3 is nothing, 4, 5 is rabbit, 6, 7 boar, 8 bear. 6 is a boar, we're just going to ignore that. We're going to ignore the boar. 2, 2, 6. 2, 2, 6. It's not in that part. When you sneak past the boar, it's very good to upgrade your sneak if you want to just ignore animals like that. I think I do have a rule that if your health is twice the amount of the creature, or the animal specifically, not a creature, there are different types of enemies, animals, creatures, monsters. Only animals, if you have twice their health, you can just kill them, take their loot, but you suffer their health as damage. That makes sense. So you don't have to get out your cards and do the whole combat thing. 6, 7, 8. So I think that's quite good. You still suffer damage, but it depends what their health is. It's only, I think the boar is 35, and if you've got double their health, then you've got 70. So you just halve your health and take all the loot, or perhaps halve your health and then, or just escape. I don't know, if you've got double, maybe you get a chance just to escape, but then that negates the sneaking ability, so maybe that's the only choice. I think if you don't sneak, that's the only choice. If you've got double their health, you can take their health as damage, and then you take the loot. 8, that's a bear. 2, 2, 3. We're not there, here's SD. So I'm going to roll my sneak. If I get 2 or higher, yes, we get +3. 2 or higher. 5. Oh, we sneak past that bear nice and easily. Fantastic. 2, 2, 3. Yeah, sneak is very good for when you don't want the encounters, especially when you come in the woods. But if it's raining, you also won't encounter any animals in the woods. They don't come out when it's raining. Roll a die. 3 is nothing. 1, 8, 1. I think any cooked food, yeah, raw meat we sell it to the farmer. Cooked stuff we sell to the pub because they can just cook it. They'll do the same thing with fish as well. With fish you can choose, I've decided, you can choose whether or not to sell it for the gold it's worth or to keep it for the amount of meat that it's worth, or meat that it's worth. Depends what you want more. So it's 12. Roll again. 5 is rabbit. It's rabbit. So we can get a chance to get some raw meat here. So rabbits are just these little cards with little rabbits on them. And there's, I think, a 50%, no, well there are 5 cards, so it can't be 50%. There's a chance to either capture or not. I can't remember what the percentage is. And we do capture a little rabbit. So we get 1 raw meat from that. So we'll take a raw meat, and that's actually good because we got burnt meat. So, I mean, not burnt, we ruined one of our meats, so to get 1 back is quite good. And 178. Where's 178? There's our fishing node. Okay, not do any fishing. We don't have any space for one thing. We do have maggots, which is the best thing for fishing. So we're going to go 12, 1, 2. That is 1/2 an hour of time used up. We've got 6 hours left in the day, which is fine out of 16. We roll coming out the woods. 1, no encounter. Okay, so now we're going to go, let's put that out of the way a little bit, to the pub. So we're going north a little bit, 1, 2, let's go east actually, let's go 177 and then north, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 4, 117, 116. Are we still on? Oh, we're just about on that. 115. Oh, we're probably going to miss 66. Might get a little bit on there. Doesn't matter if we chop off a little bit off the top. 66. 67. I think that is actually still in shot, isn't it? It's still in shot. It's just in shot. Look at that, we've got quite a lot going on there. Right, we're going to come back down. Let's tally up a bit of time. What are our steps doing? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we've done almost half an hour to come over here. We have to find these steps to come down the cliff face because there are a few restrictions in the game. You can't go up and down cliffs, you can't swim, and bushes are barriers as well. So you have to find your way around some things like that. So 113. Going to the pub. Yeah, so we're going south from here. We don't need to go to the farm. The tanners, yeah, we'll go to the tanners afterwards to upgrade our bear hide. Pub. So if you follow paths, you will always find your way to a building. So we might as well just follow this path then. Go 112, 129, Crossroads. Let's have a look at our Merwin's map. Still checking out that to figure out where we are because I still get a little bit lost sometimes. I think we want to go right, east. Where are we coming from? There's the, no. Yes, we want to go east a fair bit more. 130. I think we just go straight along this road actually. That way is down to the smithy, which we will need to go there afterwards actually, so we'll do that first and then we won't. Oh, that's not the right one. That's 32. That one is 131. So there is the pub. Like I said before, you can use the buildings deck to find out who is in what building. There might be more than one card per building. 107, for instance, has 2 cards, which is the inn. So you can check out who is in the building, or I might change it to interiors because that's also how we find the caverns. 2 streams ago we went into a cavern, and that was quite exciting. So if you want to check that out, 2 streams ago, I think. Was it? No, it wasn't last stream. It was 2 streams ago, I'm pretty sure. Right, so we're in the pub. Let's add up our time. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, in the pub. And we are selling all of our meat. Well, up to a certain point. We've got 5 gold at the moment. We're going to put them back in our little chip baggies. And we're going to try to tally up as we go because we can't hold more than 99, so we're going to have to go down to the smithy, then maybe go back again. We've got 5. There's only 5 gold in there at the moment, so we should be able to do most of it. And we've got a few burnt meat in here, which is only worth 2. So let's do... Right, let's order it out. Burnt. There's good. There's another burnt. We've got a few burnt, unfortunately. Even at level 5, still burning food. It still is edible, though. Right, and we got good again. Is fine better than good? No, fine is not as good as good. Let's put that there. Put the bear hide over here. We might want to buy a jerkin and then upgrade that because it will give us more health, I think, than just upgrading the hat. But it will cost more money because we have to buy the jerkin, which will be somewhat expensive. Anyway, we want to upgrade our weapon deck first. Weapon deck, there's the excellent one. We'll have quite a bit of money. We've got a couple of charred in there too. We've got a lot of eyes just dangling down here from killing night stalkers. They will help us, I think, with poisons, which we're trying to unlock poisons by finishing this quest. There's great there, 2 greats. By finishing this quest, that's the whole reason for killing the bear. Then we get to another bit, and then we unlock the poisons, and then we can buy poisons, and we have to have the ingredients for poisons. So I've locked poisons behind this quest, essentially behind a bear. Plus, I know there's an actual bigger, more difficult thing as well in the same quest after that. So poisons are kind of a late game thing. I think we are kind of, well, we're pretty late in the game. I only got 6 more quests to finish. And then something mysterious after that. Right, let's see how much gold this will give us. Let's do all the burnts first. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 gold. So that is not very much. Let's put the burnt meat back. 10 gold from that. But it goes up exponentially. So 10 gold. Charred is worth 5 each, so there's 20 right there. No, 10. 10. 5 each. 10. Okay, so now that's good. We're at 20 gold. 25 even. Let's do the fine meat. Fine meat. 8, so that's 16. Those 2. 16. So 6 on the 5. So it's going to be 30. It's going to be 41. Then we've got good meat. 2 goods. They're 12 each. That's 24. So we're going to add 4 to bring that back up to 5, and 20 on 40 is 65. So that's very good. 65. Then we want great meat. We've got 2 greats. 16 gold each. That's 32. 32 on top of our 65. 30. So that's going to be, yeah, that's good. We won't be able to do the excellent meat. Do we want to keep the great meat? They do 16 health each, or just keep the excellent meat, which does 32 health. You can't heal past your sleep bonus. It's just up to your defense plus your health. Sleep bonus is 10. We're at 52. So 42 is our max then. So we'd have to wait till we get down to 8 health, and then we could use that excellent meat, or we wait until we can use a 16. Difficult one, because we have to wait till we get really low and dangerously low, or we can just use a 16 when we don't get as low but use it more turns. Don't know. Does the bear hit for 8? Should we just check that quickly? I don't think the bear hits for 8. That seems like a lot. Let's have a look at what the bear can do. Here's the bear. 6, 8. It can hit for 8. We don't want to be 1. Well, you can still use an item in your pouch if it's going to save you. A bear does do 8 damage quite often, actually. Quite often. Yeah. Right. All of a sudden, I'm less confident in our abilities to kill this bear. Doing 8 attack, and then we better keep this excellent meat then. We won't sell it. Let's keep that. We do have a tasty meal and 2 apple pies. Apple pies do 10, and a tasty meal I think is 20. Yes. So we can restore 40 health there. The excellent meat. Right, so the 2 great meats will give us 16, 32 gold. Or we'll get 32 gold from the 1. Or it's going to give us 32 health or 16. Well, it's just doubles. Okay, so it's the same really. It's probably better to have the option to have just 1 great meat or 2. Because you can combine each one of these with a tasty meal and the apple pie actually. So 16 plus the 10 would be 26, which would be very good. And the 16 plus the 20, which would be 36. Yeah. So let's keep the great meats and sell the excellent meat. Actually, I'm changing my mind. We're going to set it for 20. Oh no, we're going to get less gold. 32 gold we'd get for the great meat. Oh, and we'd only get 25 for the excellent. I wanted 32 gold. Okay, let's do the great meat. 32 gold. Well, how much was it? 25. Oh dear. 25. That would bring us up. So 5 would bring us up to 70. It would just bring us up to 90. Instead of 32. 97. It's only 7, isn't it? Okay, let's sell the excellent meat. Bring us up to 90. 15 gold for each one of the weapon cards. 90. So that's going to be 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Would be 1 card off. No, 18, 24. We would be able to get all the cards with 90 gold. We would have 0 gold left afterwards though. Yeah, so we won't be able to upgrade unless we sell the excellent meat as well. I mean the bear armor. We'd be able to upgrade. Do we fully? There's some questions here. Right, let's do the excellent meat. And then no, we're not. We're gonna sell it all. We're gonna make the money, and we're gonna get our armor up and our weapons up, and we can go fishing if we want more gold. So we could do that. Right, we're gonna food. We're gonna keep the excellent meat for now. Keep the excellent meat for now. We've sold that, so that's 32. So that was 97. So we're 3 off our max there. We've got as much gold as we can carry, pretty much. We're going to go down to the smithy and sell. We're going to buy all. We're going to upgrade the weapon, I think, completely. Excellent meat can stay out. I'm going to use that soon. let's just have a look at our... Right, let's go down to the smithy then. Let's go down to the smithy. Put that back. So 128. 172. 73. There we go. You've always got mining that we could do as well, but it's a bit definitely less important if you're not doing a plate armor build. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 steps. Upgrade our weapon. The question is, will we fully upgrade it, or should we keep some money back? Let's keep that for the moment. Let's find our iron daggers. What have we got left to buy? I feel it would be good to just fully get it done. It's 6, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, it will be all of them. It would be good to have a full deck of a full armor deck. Well, we've got 2 sneaks for 4, 2 backstabs for 3, and then a crit and a dodge. I mean, they're all good cards. 15 each, 30, 60, 90. 30 each, yeah, 30, 60, 90. Then we've got 7 gold left. How much? We'd have 25 gold from the excellent meat, plus the 7 would be 32 gold. How? Oh, not that. How much? 32 gold. We need to go to Tanner's. The Tanner is. Who is the Tanner? Eli. Yes. Let's have a quick look. How much does a bear hide jerkin cost us? Eli. Bear hide jerkin's 30. We could buy it. I won't be able to upgrade it. I don't think. We could buy it for 30. How much does the upgrade cost for bear armor? I think it's different for bear and boar. I'm not 100% on that. Where is the armor? Where's the armor? The armor leather. Oh, it's just leather. It's just going to be 10 gold per level. Doesn't matter what it is. Okay, so if we upgraded our bear hat twice, that's plus 10. If we bought a body, that gives us... No. There's 5 on its own, and then it would be plus 2. So it'd be level 3, because everything starts at level 1. So it'd be 5 defense on top of the 5, so it'd be 10 in total, so it was right there. And the jerkin is 7. If we level it up twice... Oh no, it's 5, 6, 7. So it'd be 7 plus 5, so it'd be 10, 12. 12, or the body be 7 plus... Well, it's obviously going to be 2 more, isn't it? It's only 2 more, though. We need 20 gold only. It's only 2 more. Bear leather... Yeah, it's only 2 more. Tempted... We'd have 12 extra defense if we did that. That'd be pretty good. And we're going to level everything up, I think, anyway, for bear leather armor. I don't know if we're going to go for wolf leather. It's better, but I'm tempted to go with bear just to see if it's doable to finish the game with just bear leather. Okay, let's completely level this up. You can completely level up our weapon. It feels good just to be able to say that, really. Now we've got 24 cards. We've got a full weapon deck. So we still have our 4 miss cards, but they're going to come up a lot less than when you've only got 12 cards. Hopefully we can feel how that feels as well. We've got our full range of crits and dodges and initiatives, so Right, let's do that. That was 90 gold. So we've got 7 gold left. This is why we're not using the coins anymore. It was fun to begin with, but we're just doing trackers now. If you're on your own, then by all means continue using the coins if you enjoy that process, but if you know you're not going to be holding it for very long, it's a bit pointless. Right, that's fully upgraded. We're going to go back to the pub, and then we're going to go... We're not going to be able to go all the way along there. We're going to get rid of some of these cards because... yeah, that's not going to work. Let's get rid of some of these. Let's go over to the pub. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where is it? 6. There it is. That's half an hour. What are we going to do? We're going to Eli, so we don't need to go back to the smithy even either. So let's get rid of you, and then we need to go further east for the quest anyway. So let's pack this stuff away. So yes, there is a fair bit of card management in the game, but you get used to it, and it goes by reasonably quickly when you do get used to it. So well, there you go. That's all there is to it, really. It's just part of the game, I'm afraid, and I think it's worth doing to get the sense of exploration at the beginning. You could always have just a normal map at a certain point. Do we need any more? Which I do have. Maybe we'll do that later and just have the map out. But I still like doing this because I haven't memorized every part. Even though I drew it and made it myself, I still haven't memorized every part of the game. So it's quite nice to sort of have a little minute and just think about, where was that again? East, west, west, east. I quite like having a little pause. It's supposed to be a slow-paced game on purpose. So I think that if you just have the map out, you just go boom, there, and you're just adding up numbers, and it's a lot less immersive. This slows you down. You know, the act of physically having to do this slows you down, and I like that. A lot of people won't, I suppose, but I like it, and it's my game. 72. We'll see how it goes. We'll do 181, and then we're up in the higher numbers here. Yeah, I like that it slows you down. I mean, yeah, you could easily... It's supposed to be a game you play on a rainy Sunday afternoon for a couple of hours. Usually these streams are just 1 hour long, so you can get a little bit done in an hour. 2, 6, 8 is another one. So you can get a little bit done. You can finish off a quest, start a quest, do some fishing, or do some mining, or go in a cavern. You know, and that'll just be your session done right there. You just do that, and that's it. And then you come back another day, do something else, and it's all stored in my little trays and here. So all the quests, you just go through them one card at a time. So you just put them in, and whichever one's at the top is the last one you're at. So you know where you are. Just have a quick look at it. It's very easy to come back to it, and all your items and everything's stored. And it's just there when you come back. So I think it all works together for that goal of a relaxing experience. Right, we're back here. While we're back here, we're selling our excellent meat, and then we can upgrade. We're not going to buy the jerkin because we would be able to buy it, but then we can't upgrade it, so we'd only be getting 7 instead of 12 health. So it's better to upgrade it at this time. So we're going to sell that excellent meat. This is also a bit of a gamble that we won't need to restore our health beyond 20. We'll have 12 extra health hit points though. Permanently. Anyway, so we sold that for 25. That was 90, so that was 0, wasn't it? Yeah. So we're at 7. So what did I say? 32, 25 plus 7. 132. Right. Then we're going to go over to Eli, which is right on the end. So let's just put that there. 132. 132. I think we're descending, going east to west. West to east is always in order, sequential order. So it's quite straightforward. So we're going up 134, 133, 134. Do we want to drop anything off at the inn? I know the one above this is the inn. 107 is the inn. We're going to use the... we could drop off our axe. Do we need an axe? It's not really... Yeah, let's drop off the axe actually. 7, 8, 9, 10. We're not going to plan on doing anything there. 107. No. 9. 107. That's the inn. Let's just drop off 10. The axe, just to save it, because the axe is a 2er. So we could put 2 extra things in our satchel. Okay. Right, and then we'll continue on. 10, 11, 12. 3, 6. So this is the first shop, because we can tell by the path going up, and that's going to be the bakers. So we've got the bakers, the general shop, tailors and tanners. Still haven't really done any lock picking. We haven't come across too many chests in general. We only get chests in the cavern or when fishing. And we haven't done any stealing. You need lockpicks in order to steal from items inside people's buildings, which you can do, and you can get a fair bit of money from that. We just haven't done any because it's a gamble, obviously, because you can get fined. I don't know how much we're going to find. At the moment it's like all your gold, 100 gold, and if you don't have enough gold you have to start selling equipment and items to try to make up 100, and then if you can't sell that, I think I have it, this is the end of the game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's very much a gamble, although the odds of getting caught and then that happening are quite low. So that's a half hour. I have to have a think about how that's going to work. Right, I need to go up to 102. So 5. Okay, we're at Eli's. We need to be at 100, which I think is just there for the quest to continue, and we'll kill a bear. How are we doing on time? 20 minutes, that's good. Okay, we're going to upgrade. Although we could sell. How much do we get from selling the boarhide jerkin? I think only 10. Let's check how much we get for that. Oh, but we can't upgrade twice. It costs 20 gold to upgrade to us. We got 32. We have 42. 22. Costs 30. We're going to be 8 short, I think. Oh, we're going to be 8 short. This is the thing, it's a bit tricky. It is a bit tricky. Let's... what does it sell? It's at the back. Selling boar. 10 gold, yeah. So we would have 10 gold, which would bring us up to 42. It costs 20 to upgrade twice. So we've got 22, so we're 8 gold short. How are we going to get... Should we do something to get 8 gold? We could go down and do some fishing. We've got time. We've got time for that. I think it's worth it. And then we buy... If we get 8 gold from the fishing, which we should be able to do, we've got maggots for that. So we should be able to do the best fishing we can do. And we've got time. Then we can buy. Yeah, so then we'd have. What was it? 7. We'd have 40. It's only 40. It's only 2 more. Is that right? Doesn't seem like it's only 2 more. I think it is only 2 more. I don't know if it's worth it for the extra effort. Yeah, it's only 2 more. Is it worth doing, or should we just go? Maybe we get more money, then we can buy some more stuff. How much do the trousers cost? Bear hide 25. If we had 55, 60, 70. If we had 75, then we can do that, and we'll start. What's the chance of us having 75 from one fishing? Kind of low. Let's not bother. Let's not rush into it. That's fine. That's fine. I don't think we need to. We're going to spend 20 to upgrade our hat. Bear hat. Yes. Okay. That leaves us with 12. We've still got 12. Maybe we buy some lockpicks. Just in case. Right, so we're going to upgrade our hat. Head to level 3. That is going to give us, level 2 would give us 2, level 3 gives us 5, so it's 7 in total. So we add 7 to our max, that's going to bring us up to 59. 59, so that's 49 total health. That's not bad. That's not bad, I think we've done quite well there. So, did we want to? I don't know how much was fishing. 4 hours, I think we're at now, because we got the new rod. It's not in there. I think it's 4 hours. Tempted to do a bit of fishing. Tempted to do a bit of fishing. Is 4 hours. How much? How many? 5 steps. It'll be definitely night time by the time we get back. Let's not do anything. Let's not push our luck. We've already pushed our luck a lot. Let's get rid of these bear hides that we have used to upgrade our hat. Is our hat, yeah, bear. Yeah, that's our only bear leather item. Bear hides, animal loot. So we're going to put those back before we go on with this quest. It's not. Boar hide. No. Is it the only one left at the back? Is it? No. Oh, did I say, is it with boar hide? Is it with the boar hide? Wolf hide is separate. No, there's a bear hide. I think that's all we wanted to do. We can always do fishing afterwards. Anyway. Right, so the quest. K5. We're on quest K, so it's quite a long quest, as you can see. Goes all the way to, I believe, there we go, 17 quest cards for this. So each card is like a little pause you can have in between. So at the bottom here, well, what the quest is. The quest has been that Tam the farmer has had sheep missing. We have decided to investigate, and it seems that they're floating and going into the woods to the east called the Grey Woods, I think. And then there's a witch who lives in there, and that Tam reckons she is killing them, but we've gone over to talk to her and she hasn't been particularly helpful. Tam is not sure about this, so this is his reaction just after we've come back from trying to talk to her to see what's going on, and he doesn't believe us. He says, "Nothing there. You must have been placed under her spell." Not for nothing, it's that witch is doing this. Now we know more than we did, thanks to you, friend. So tonight all you need to do is wait near those woods and keep your eye out for floating sheep. You can track it better now you know what's going on, then you can catch her red-handed. So then at the bottom it says here what we have to do. At night, move to map card 100, then take K6. K6 is where we have our encounter with our wolf pack. So last time we did that, and we've changed the wolf pack to a bear. I forgot to write that down. Wolf is too difficult, I've decided. And it also gives you wolf pelts, which will give you a companion. Orod can be a companion. He wants 3 wolf pelts, and I'd rather that be something he just didn't get for free when you kill them in a quest. And you just have to do the hunting to get it yourself, so you have to put a bit more effort in. So that's just me thinking that'd be better. Right, so we want to go quest card, map card 100, which is only 1 over, so that's fine. We just do that. Map card 100, and then we're going to rest until night. Rest, no, 101 even, then 100, 101, and then 100. So you can see there's some, I'll show you. So we can see there are some sheep here, and one of these sheep is going to get floated away into the grey wood, and we're going to follow it and find out what is going on with these sheep, hopefully. So 5, 6, 7 steps in, and we're just going to hang out by the bushes as you do, and we're going to rest until nightfall. So at the moment, yeah, resting doesn't cost anything, because you could just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, saying you're just running around in circles, because that's how time works in this game. It works by you moving. So I was going to have it, you have to eat something to rest, but you could just not eat anything and just keep going back and forth, or just say you've done that, so there's no real point. So you can just rest. I'm going to have to say something in the rules that you can't change the weather. I don't know, you can't really do that, because you could just rest the whole day if you didn't like if it was raining and you wanted it to not be raining. I have to figure that out still. There needs some way of making it so you have to keep the weather effect. I think maybe I was going to have that you can't rest at the beginning of the day. You have to wait until, I don't know, halfway through the day. There's 16 hours in a day, so you have to be 8 hours in, then you can rest after 8 hours. So I think that's going to have to be a rule. But again, it's pretty pointless, because you can just go say, I went back and forth, but anyway, we'll figure it out. At the moment, it is now night time, so we're going to pack away all the cards and flip the one we're on to its night side. So this is quite straightforward. We just put all of these away. So 1, 2, 7, and 131. Okay, so flipping to our night side is the same picture, but just much darker. Maybe you can see something there. So we're now here at night. We put our die at 12, so when we move, that's the beginning of night, because there's still 8 hours at night that we keep track of, so it would be 1 when you move, so it's 12. But what we're going to do is take K6, because we're at the right spot. So let's read what that says. The strange yet now somewhat familiar sight of a floating sheep greets you as you slip quietly into the woods. You follow it carefully, deeper and deeper in, until you see a dim bluish glow filter through the densely packed trees. It looks like moonlight, but turns to a deep orange. You then hear a scream puncture the air, which is instantly cut short. The silence seems thick now. You move cautiously towards where the light was. Now return to the darkness of night. A stench of raw meat grows. Then you catch the sound of movement in your ear, brought forth by the smell of blood. Encounter a bear. If defeated, restart quest 6, otherwise take K7. And then I've added there, if you flee, which is what we did last time because it was a wolf pack, you stay on the map card you're on, 100, and then 1 hour of time has been lost. So I've added that to that as clarity, so we know what happens if we have to flee the bear attack. But we should be okay now, so that's going to stay over there. We have our full, I'm feeling confident, because we've got our full health of 59. We've got a full weapon deck. We're going up against the bear, which we have, I'm pretty sure, gone up against before and won. So I'm feeling good, but this could all come down to hurt us if we're not careful. Right, there's the bear. Show you what the enemy card looks like. So every enemy will have a deck of cards. On the back of the card are some rectangles that represent when you reshuffle all the deck back together. So this is 3 rounds. At the end of the 3rd round, we reshuffle our cards. So here's the bear. It's an animal. It's got 40 health. It's got a sneak of 6. I thought it was 5. I put it up to 6. That's right. We still snuck past it before. We got 5. It says end of turn. It should say end of round. If we do a certain amount of damage, it will do an attack to us. And if it's alive, it will do fear at the end of the 3rd round. We'll get 3 raw meat and a bear hide if we kill it. So it's got 40 health. It's a significant amount of health. Do we not have a hole in the 40? So that means we haven't fought a bear before. Thought we had. Okay, anyway, guess we don't. Right, bear. Is this our first bear encounter then? So let's try to sort this out. There's the bear. It's got a sneak of 6, but because this is a quest, we should probably have added no ambush on the quest, or it is an ambush. Let's just do that quickly. In brackets, ambush. Yeah, now we know. So we will shuffle up the bear. They will always go first. We do have initiative cards. We've got a species combat bonus where we can turn any of our cards into an initiative if we need to, but only once per combat. So if we get in a sticky situation, we can do that. If they draw an initiative, then we have to counter with another initiative. But we can draw with initiative as well to start off beforehand. So we can't do sneak, but if we get one of our initiative cards, we've got quite a few with daggers. It's an initiative build, so that means we can get attacking beforehand, and we can combine 3 cards once per round, but you only ever get 1 card back into your hand. So you basically only want to combine it when you've got a really good combo and deal a decent amount of attack. So we pick 4 to start. Well, let's do the bear first. So the bear creature always goes first. Scratch is going to scratch us for 8. Let's take our hand. I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we get. If we get an initiative, we can just do that before that attack starts. So we've got a stab, a crit, a dodge, and a crit. So that's not very good, really. Can you see that? Yeah. So the stab is 2. We can dodge. That's good. I guess we dodge this because it's 8 damage. It's quite a lot. So that's turn 1. We pick up 1 back up. Oh my god, 3 crits altogether. Okay, it's not very helpful. Oh, it's done a miss. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I want to keep these crits. I'm just going to use the stab, I guess. We just need a better attack. Sneak 4. There we go. We can do an 8. Let's do that. Scratch for 8. And we can do 8. We don't want to do 10. Ah, we can't do that. Ah, it's If we do 10, it's going to scratch us for another 8, so we can't do that. I'm just going to have to put the 4 down then. Or drop a... You have to put a card down. I could just drop a crit, but that's stupid. We're going to put the 4 down and do 6 damage instead. Or we would have taken another 8 damage, which we don't want to do. So we dodged that. We did 2 plus 4 is 6, so it's down to 34. And it has done 8 to us, so we're down to 51. We should be alright. We should be okay. So that's the end of round 1. We'll put the cards to the side. So there is an element of strategy if you can remember what cards you've got in your weapon deck, or what cards the animal or creature or monster you're fighting has. Then you can decide, do we want to keep these or not. Oh, okay. This is not. We need. Where are our attack cards? That's quite good though. But I mean, where are our attack? Oh, that's bad. Oh, miss. There's a charge. It's gonna do 8. Maybe that should do more. We got scratch. That should do 10 damage. I think really. What? Scratch and a charge should do more. We should change that charge to do 10 damage. I'm gonna change it next time another one comes up, because it's an initiative attack. They always do more damage than normal ones. That's bad. So let's take our 10 damage. Oh god, that's a lot. 41 down. Where are our attacks in this deck? We stab. Unbelievable. Fear. You cannot attack or move for a turn. Great. So we took our 10. We haven't done anything. We did manage to dodge that 8 at least. That's round 2. If it's alive, it's going to do fear to us again. I can't reshuffle 6 damage with a bite. Right, we're going to use the crit because we're going to... This is our last round before we reshuffle. It's been terrible. So we take 6 damage from 41. 35, and we've done 4. It's down to 30. This is close. That charge really messed us up. Another bite, 6. Okay, that's good. So we're gonna. That's fine. You can only combine once per. You can only combine once per round. Let's pretend. Let's pretend I didn't do that. I only did 2 damage to it. So yeah, we're gonna drop a crit. We're gonna drop a crit because we're gonna hope we get another hit, and we still get loads of crits. Oh, we just need to pick up another hit. I can't believe we didn't get any. Right, there we go. Finally, 6, 12. So we got 6 damage to us. Let's do that. So it's going to bring us down to 29. And we have finally done some decent damage. 6 times 2 is 12. So that's going to bring it down from 32. 20. Right, that's the end of round 3. It's still alive, which means it's going to do a fear. Let me just double check with fear. You cannot attack or move for 1 turn, so that means that the first turn is going to be a free attack for them. Holy moly! Where were all of our attacks? Oh, they're where? Oh my god! Where are all of our attacks? Right, we're going to do a better shuffle. Hopefully, this time we don't want all these crits together. For one thing, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a proper shuffle. Let's do this. For all our crits, at least we had a couple of dodges. That helped, otherwise we'd basically be dead. But sometimes, I mean, there is luck, obviously, with the cards you get. And sometimes you just can't do anything with it. Right, bear, shuffle you as well. Let's do a proper shuffle for you as well, seeing as we want to make it even. we doing on time? Time is up. It's alright, we'll get to the next part. So that's a free hit. That's only a bite at least. If it was a charge, we want to dodge. 2, 3, 4. Right, so it's done 6 to us already from our 9. That brings us down to 23. We're going to have to start thinking about if we want to take a tasty meal. What have we got? Sneak, back, miss, back. Okay. We can only combine once per round. Let's try to remember that this time. So we really want a crit to go with these. So we're going to drop the backstab for 3. We want a crit. Please be a crit. It's a stab. Well, let's do the 3 damage to you from 20. It's going to be 17. What are you going to do to us? Scratch for 8. Oh, that's painful. Do we have a... No. So I'm going to use the stab. This is not good for us. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're down to less now. 15. Right, we're going to have to eat, I think. Let's pick up. If we get a crit, it's a dodge. It's quite useful. 6 damage. I'm going to keep the dodge in the hand. I'm going to eat an apple pie. Ooh, am I going to eat a tasty meal? That's 20. Is that going to be too much? We only need to do 17 damage, but with the crit with this, what have we got here? 7, that's 14. Yes, 7, we could do 14. We just need another backstab or something. It's possible. Let's just eat the apple pie, and we're just going to get 10 health back from that. And then we're going to take 6, so we're down to 19. Wow, the 10 health isn't a lot, is it? That's the end of that. Round 1. Did we do 10? No, we didn't do 10. We did 5. Unfortunately, apple pie has been eaten. We have already got our 4. We can't attack or move. We can drop a miss. That's quite good actually. We've got a dodge, that's good. We've got 2 dodges. We really want a crit though. We're going to drop a dodge. Pick up. Can we have a crit please? Remedy. 6. Do I want to? No, I want to keep the dodge. Drop 2. Taking 6 damage. Ugh, from a 9, 3. Down to 13. And it's down to 15. We're just not getting the cards. Oh, we're going to have to eat another apple pie. We're going to have to eat a tasty meal actually, because that's 20. Scratch. Well, we got 3. Can we just have a crit? Yes. Thank the Lord. Right. So we could dodge and just do those 2, but we want to do this. That's 8 damage on a 12. It's going to leave us with 4, but we can still use our health item. We're going to pick 1 back up. That's quite good actually. So we've taken 8 to be 4 from 12. Yes. So the next one probably will kill us, but you do have 1 chance to. You can't attack for 1 turn or move. That's okay. We can pick up. That's actually really good. Except we picked up a miss. That's really bad. And they've done a miss. Good. Okay. This is round 3, isn't it? It's still alive. It's going to do another fear on us. So we're going to do the backstab and do another 3 damage. So, oh, we killed it. That's perfect. 7, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes. We killed it. Okay. That was putting it close. We only got 4 health left. We did have to eat an apple pie. We couldn't just do it. We didn't do very well with our. We got so many hits in here. But I guess the problem with daggers is they do lower hits, so you really want those crits to come up. Anyway, we did it. Killed the bear with 4 health left. 4 health left. And we've eaten an apple pie. We'll have to get rid of that in a minute. Oh, wow, okay, we did it. We did it. We're going to get the raw meat, 3 raw meat, and we'll get the bear hide. We're on the way to upgrading some bear armor. This is the way we're going to do it. We're going to do some fishing with the maggots, and then we'll buy a bear hide jerkin and bear hide trousers, and yeah, then we'll start upgrading with bear armor, which should be our final armor, unless we really want to go with wolf leather, in which case we'll have to hunt for the wolves. Right, let's keep that out. Raw meat and bear hide. Raw meat. 3 raw meat for 1 bear is a lot. We're going to have loads of raw meat. We're hunting bears, which should be good because we will get loads of money from the cooking skill as well. So I think that's pretty well done. Like, now we're going for bear armor. I mean, obviously having just 100 is quite limiting. Maybe I could upgrade that to 200, but it's just, we'll see how annoying that gets, if at all. At the moment it hasn't been that annoying because there's never been a time where we just hold on to stuff because we can't. Has it been time? I can't remember. Maybe there has, but I can't remember. Not enough that's I've remembered it anyway. Right, we got that. We have killed the bear. It's quite difficult, so that means we can take K7 from our quest deck. So if defeated, take K7. Let's read what happens now we've done that. Bloodied and bruised, definitely. You continue on. Then you feel a tremor shake the earth beneath your feet, and any remaining animals scatter. Through the moonlight, you catch a glimpse of Shilith, that's the witch, Shilith, moving silently yet very quickly away. She sees you trying to hide, and her eyes light up as she sprints towards you. Fool! What has possessed you to come here? You have no idea what chaos you might make. Come with me. Now! Oh dear. You struggle to keep up with her as you both run from the smell of rotting meat to her hut. Take K8. I might change that to the witch. Not sure if we know her name at this point. Shilith. Shilith is her name. Right, so a bit of just story for that one. She's not happy with us, that's for sure. Right, we've gone back to our hut. Okay, let's see what happens next. Shilith says, does that fool farmer think he can have a common thug apprehend me? I ought to kill you now, though I fear the smell would bring destruction. You cannot disrupt this thug. Then her eyes relax as she cocks her head a little. You must do as I say, unless you want all-consuming death to make a ruin of this village. Return here tomorrow, or let the shadow take all. Tell nothing to the farmer. And then we've got a couple of options here. This is one of the only quests where there is an alternative option at the moment. If you tell Tam, the farmer, nothing, take K11 next. Oh, we've got other options. So this is K8, so we've got 9 or 10. Let's do something else. We can go talk to Tam. Then it says, continue movement from map card 148. At night, it should say. At night. Always got to clarify everything. Right, okay, wow. So, we're on map card 148. So, we'll get rid of 100. And we'll get one. Wait, that doesn't go there. It goes here. And we go 148. 1448. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. 148 at night. So I guess what we could do is check where we are. So it is on the night side. If we check 148 in our buildings deck, or interiors deck perhaps, 14148. We can double check if this is the witch's hut. Sheriff's hut. So same as anything else, any other buildings, you've got a bunch of different things you can steal from. That's what the letters represent: bookshelves, drawers, boxes, cabinets, that kind of thing, tables. Sheriff is there, and we've got a grid pattern if we wanted to steal or anything, or pickpocket, which we're not going to do. So it's at night. We can't. I think we just have to go. We should probably write cannot interact with her. No interaction. Right, let's just do that for now. Okay, so we're at her place. But she's not pleased with us. Oh dear. Walking around at night, hunting sheep. Something is going on. We're not sure what it is. We've run out of time. We'll come back to see what we do. Do we tell Tam what has happened? Or do we just do what we're told and be a good boy and not do that? What does she say? Unless you want all-consuming death to ruin this visit, and return here tomorrow. So it doesn't have to be tomorrow. I guess it does have to be tomorrow for this to work. Yeah, because this is different to the other map cards, quest cards, because you do actually have to be here tomorrow. Return next day. Just put that in the notes as well, because the notes is what tells you as a player what you have to do. Right, there we go. So that's where we're finishing off. We can decide what we want to do, and isn't that exciting? We'll have some stuff to do. Right, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in, what day is it today? No, in the next one. It'll be next week for me. Right, see you in the next one. Thanks very much.